It's Ellen with the serve. Wow.
That speed is ridiculous.
Right off the bat, they just start exchanging shots.
Oh, good quick serve to the backhand side. You know, when you're this deep into the tournament, there's not really much of a field game. They just jump straight into it.
Yep. It's almost all about reaction speed. It's so important. Wow, heavy topspin.
It's 2-1 for Ellen. Anqi with the serve. Good over the table flip by Ellen.
She tried to catch it right off the bounce, but didn't push it down hard enough. Ellen's now leading 3-1. Oh. Oh, great recovery.
Yeah, she took advantage of the short push there and just hit it out wide to Ellen's forehand.
That was a beautiful shot. Once again, you see Ellen with a very strong topspin. It's making it very hard for Anqi to block.
And you know, I've noticed in women's table tennis. Do you ever notice this? But reaction time is a little bit faster.
Oh, I'd argue that it is. I think the games, the shots, the exchanges are a lot faster. Men's table tennis, they like to go far away from their table, exchange exchange loops, counter rallies. Or women, they stay very close to the table, hit it fast. And you can see by this game, it clearly is.
Good serve. A little bit long on the return.
Ellen's now up 7-2.
Ellen with the serve. Ooh. You see that Ellen isn't moving her feet nearly as she needs to be in order to hit that forehand.
Absolutely. And in the last shot, her paddle went to the side a bit, not like up and over. Ooh.
The speed is ridiculous at this level.
I agree. And she got a bit lucky flipping the top of the net, but Ellen pulled it off. Score is now 8-3. You see Ellen's taking a lot of the initiative, just initiating the backhand moves.
9-3, Ellen with the serve. Ooh. Clips the edge of her blade just a little bit.
But actually made a good move pushing it out to Ellen's forehand. Because her footwork isn't as great, she's not going to want to move there so fast. That's something she has to do. Score is now 9-4. Ellen is serving.
Ooh. Goes wide on that one.
It was the right idea, though. Just making a very spinny first shot. The opponent blocks the back and you just attack, but she has to get on the table.
Ooh. That was crazy.
Very powerful down the line shot. I think it even clipped the edge of it.
It did.
It did, yeah.
But you know, even if it didn't, I'm not sure if Ellen would be able to return that one.
I don't think so. It was very fast and she just couldn't get there in time.
That is 4 straight points for Anqi over there. She's really fighting back. She was down 3-9.
Just feeling the momentum now. I feel her being a bit more aggressive. Nice. There's a slow, spinny forehand.
You hear from that grunt from Ellen that she's really putting a lot into that forehand.
Oh, yeah. And tricky serve wins her the first game. Ellen takes game 1, 11-7.
So, you know, because both of them are incredibly fast, what would you say that Anqi has to do in order to keep up with Ellen at this point?
I think something that Anqi is lacking is, while they both are aggressive, in the majority of shots you can see Ellen take the initiative, and then Anqi starts responding. I think if Anqi, she can start taking the first shots, and so she has control, she has the tempo, that would allow her to like make smarter choices. Because right now she's letting Ellen control her, and you know when you're being controlled, you know you can't play your game.
Right. Both of them have like very, very aggressive attacking style. It's actually very similar to each other.
It is.
You notice that Ellen likes to take a little bit towards the center of the table, maybe stepping back just a little bit more so than Anqi.
Maybe, yeah. It's usually people with longer limbs or taller. They usually tend to step back so they have bigger room to maneuver.
Right.
You see the similar trend happen when we were commentating on Anqi Luo and Hwang.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anqi Luo tend to stay further away from the table just so he could loop, and Ellen has a similar trend. This is game 2. Anqi with the serve. Wow. Rocket backhand.
And Anqi's taking no survivors right now. She's coming out full strength.
Once again, Ellen didn't get there in time. She didn't move her feet fast enough, so she has to do that to win these points. Ooh. A little bit too much there.
Ball goes a little bit long on the table. Ooh, miss serve.
Score is now tied 2-2. Anqi with the serve. Oh, very strong. Hitting one out wide to the backhand and then countering right back to the forehand.
And just like we said earlier, she is doing exactly what she needs to be, pushing Ellen out, wide out to backhand and forehand side.
Yep.
Ooh.
Strong forehand attack.
Yeah, that was a really good one right there.
Yeah, the same thing, just pushing her out wide. Like if you don't have the footwork to get there, you're not going to get the shots.
Mm-hmm.
Good attempt at the flick, but not enough. Not enough power.
I think she underestimated how
spinny,
or overestimated how short the ball was.
Oh. Once again, just pushing her out wide. Yeah. The strategy seems to be working, so she's really banking on it. You see Ellen doing a really spinny forehand loop from far back from away the table.
Forehand, backhand side, both.
Yeah.
Extremely spinny.
That's her specialty, so.
Oh,
wow.
Great forehand by Anqi.
Good. Now, we've seen this happen before, but this is definitely a lot faster.
Yeah.
Strong push to Ellen's backhand and just slamming it to her forehand. Wow. A little bit of a misread there.
Oh,
Wow.
what a great counter right there.
Great series of loops.
Yeah. And you can see that, Ellen is taking it probably about mid-distance away from the table, and she is unloading her spinniest shots. And Anqi is just right there, ready to counter all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Once again, going for the corners, but this time she didn't. Yeah,
Goes
went
a
too
little
far.
long. Ooh, did
Wow.
you see that?
She hit it right off the bounce to the forehand side.
Yeah.
The strategy seems to be working for her.
Yeah.
She's really focusing on it.
It's 10-6 right now. Anqi with the serve.
Very spinny backhand to close out the game.
1-1 right now.
So what do you think Ellen has to do now?
Oh, this
Right
is
after this upset, it's got to be.
this is difficult. This is difficult to say. I think that she either needs to hit a little bit closer to the edge of the table, because every time she loops, her balls are going right towards the center of the table, and it's putting it in perfect position for Anqi to just return that ball, smacking it right back at her.
Yeah, that's a good point. Anqi always seems to be ready for it, because since it always comes to the same spot, she sort of,
Right.
yeah. And then she can counter very easily.
Right. So maybe mix it up with a little variation.
Yeah.
Because, the farther you are from the table, you have more reaction time, but at the same time, you have to travel a bigger, longer distance than the person standing close to the table.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be harder to control.
Yeah.
So what do you think Anqi has to do to maintain her lead?
I think that she's doing exactly what she needs to be doing right now. Just waiting for Ellen to start looping, because judging from the way Anqi plays, she likes to counter more than she actually likes to loop. It seems that most of the initiative is taken by Ellen.
But it seems to be working.
Yeah.
But it seems to be working, so let's see what happens.
Ellen with the serve.
Oh, once again,
She was right there,
she
just
was ready.
ready to counter her loop.
It's almost like she started doing the motion as soon as she saw it coming, just like carry it over. A little bit too much. She's really trying to initiate these shots, but if they're not working for her, she should stick to what she does best.
Oh, too long that time.
Ellen with the serve, it is 3-2.
It's crazy. Right before the match, they were all like laughing, just like friends, and as soon as they go into game mode, boom.
It's so serious.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so great.
Oh. And watch right after this, they're gonna go back to being best friends.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's a great match.
3-4. Anqi with the serve.
Ooh.
That serve is very deceptive. Very quick and very deceptive.
Yeah. She's missed a couple of Anqi's serves already. Needs to get it in check. Oh,
You see that? Anqi's right there, just ready to hit it.
yeah. Just hit it to another place. Not the middle. Oh, lucky shot, lucky shot. But it was the right idea.
It was the
still.
right
Just
idea.
pushing it to the corner, pushing it, making her run for it.
It clips out to the edge a little bit, but Still a point.
Yep. Wow. It's good initiation.
Yep.
Right again to the corner. And Ellen's just not moving. Or not moving fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Very spinny serve by Anqi.
Wow. And, you know, Ellen in her own right, she has a very, very spinny backhand, but Anqi was just right on top of it.
It's Ellen with the serve. 4-9.
Ooh.
Great series of rallies.
Yeah. 10-4. Anqi with the serve now. She's got 6 game points.
Oh, lucky shot at the end. Strong backhand.
Yeah. Good sportsmanship on Ellen's part. So let's take some time.
All right.
Do you have any traditions or rituals that you do, either before a game or a serve? Yeah, like, you know, for example, Malin, he uses his own racket to, like, fan himself. But
I've seen that.
Yeah. Some people bounce the ball. What do you do?
I like to just throw the ball against the ground and just hit it with my paddle a couple of times before I actually go up to serve.
Yeah.
Sort of just like a good break before you actually start your serve, because you want to take some time to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some players they just go up to the table with no goal in mind with their serve, and I think that's something that new players tend to do more. But more experienced players, they'll have like a plan, like, oh, I'm going to do a third ball attack, or serve a fast one down the line and then attack it. So I don't know, I just like to take some time to think about it. I guess that's what Malin does. Kind of similar thing when he fans himself, just thinking, cools him down at the same time.
I think, you know, to a certain degree, it's a ritual. You know, what he's been playing since he was like 12, probably 8 years old.
Yeah, really young.
You know, and he's probably been doing that for the past like 2 decades. I mean, you can see now Anqi's like starts fanning herself.
Yeah.
All right, let's start off game 4. Got a little help from the net there.
But a point's a point.
Yeah. Whoa!
Wow.
Great rally. Sends the ball flying straight out of the borders.
The shots are so wide, but Ellen was able to get all of them. I think her footwork is finally starting to get there.
Yeah.
And her footwork gets there, this is really going to help her in this game.
And I really think that Ellen has to kick it into high gear right now, because, you know, it's do or die. She's down 1 game into 2 games.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. She really has to focus on her strengths, which is adding extra spin.
I think she's brushing the ball just a little bit too thin, and it's not carrying over.
Yep. It's tied up 2-2. Anqi with the serve.
Ooh. Misses the forehand. That ball had a lot of spin on it.
It did.
that ball just dipped straight down after hitting the table. Ooh.
Just clipping the edge of the net.
And Ellen she's trying to give herself words of confidence right now.
Ooh. Lucky shot there.
4-4. I'm sorry, 3-4.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good solid shots. She's now tied it up to 4-4.
I'm curious as to whether Ellen would let Anqi start the initiative of the offense, how that would turn out.
I think it would be It'd be a change in strategy, for sure. I think in this game, at least, Ellen, she's been initiating less, or at least her initiations have been less successful. So if she wants to switch it up, now's the time.
Yes. Oh. Well, that didn't work
Just
out.
in this shot, you can see Anqi's being more aggressive. Ooh, that's a bit of a change in serve there. Wow. Having 2 great blocks, and she was able to take it away. She hits it so fast. It's very hard to counter.
Goes just a little bit long, trying to look for that inside-out forehand there.
And she's now leading 7-6. She's serving. Bit of frustration from Ellen. She needs to remain cool to win this game.
There you go.
Yep, just solid, consistent strokes.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Bit of a lift there.
I think she was trying to put a little side spin off that push.
Ooh,
Oh.
crazy change in service at the last
Serve.
second. Was very deceptive.
Yeah. This is getting to be a really, really tight game.
Yep. This is a very crucial point. If Anqi's able to take this one, she'll be in a good position.
Ooh. And again with that same serve, but this time Ellen was able to counter it.
I think she saw it coming. So now, Anqi has 2 game points.
Oh, goes long.
1 game point. Ellen just needs to tie this. She's being a bit passive in the last shot, letting Anqi do the work. Let's see if she changes that.
There it is.
There it is.
We are
Being
deuce.
aggressive.
Ooh.
Wow, just clipping the net.
And you see, like, their shots are so close to the net, just
just
slightly
barely.
above.
It's no wonder that they hit the net. Obviously,
Like
there
that.
it is. They just did it again.
They're
And
deuced up again, 11-11.
at this point, whoever has the stronger mental game
Yeah.
will most likely win. Pushed a bit too far there.
And you see, when you look at Ellen, when she turns, she is going into a full squat, ready to take that ball as soon as it comes off.
Oh, yeah. It's one of the reasons why her shots are so spinny.
Ooh.
And there it is. A very spinny
This is
forehand.
what we love to see. Game 5.
Game 5.
And this is both teams A player.
Yep, both teams A player.
Yeah. Wow. So what do you think from both sides? You know, I can only imagine what's going through their mind.
I think it's going to be close. Like, obviously, they're both playing to their strengths. But in this last game, Anqi's fallen a bit behind. You can see in the strategy has worked so well for her before, pushing it to the corners. I think she's still trying to do it, but it's been less success. Okay, it's been less successful. I think she needs to go back to doing that.
We got a tight game over on the table 2. And that's, I believe, UC Berkeley is winning 7-4, and that's game 5.
Oh. 7-5. That's going to be very close.
Yeah.
Game 5 matches are the best.
You guys should also tune in onto table 2.
We have it on the YouTube live stream. Wow.
Things are definitely getting fired up. This is going to be a very, very close matchup for both teams. All right, we're back on table 1 right now.
This is the 5th game between Ellen Hwang and Anqi Luo.
Ooh,
Wow.
great forehand. That went very, very wide out, and I don't think Anqi was right there to receive it. And I think that's what Ellen has to do, you know, because you know, Anqi is expecting those in the middle of the tables.
Yeah. If she takes it out wide, then... Oh, wow.
Another great rally.
She's doing really well. Her long limbs are really helping her
Yeah.
with the shots that Anqi just can't reach.
Oh,
Beautiful. Great footwork by Anqi.
and this time Anqi hits it straight wide out to the backhand of Ellen.
Wow. Killer backhand.
Cracking backhand. You can see the
Whoa.
light trails on that one.
Hit the wrong part of her paddle. Still a good thing to aim for, just putting lots of spin on it.
Yeah.
That is her strength, and she needs to focus.
This game is as close as you can get it. 2-3, Ellen with the serve. Three all. Oh my lord.
Ooh.
You can cut the tension in the room with a butter knife right now.
Oh,
Let's serve.
I can feel the tension even up here from where we're sitting. Oof.
She was eyeing that corner down.
So close.
Goes just wide just a little bit. Wow.
Right to the corners once again.
Yeah, I did not expect even Ellen to hit the 2 points or two shots before that to get it back, but
Yeah.
she got it back. But you know, Anqi just right there hitting it wide to the forehand. Nobody home. Oh,
The service error. Yeah.
side switch. Wow. I think that clipped the net on both sides.
Yeah. Now, Anqi is leading 6-4.
Whoa!
It barely went over the net.
That is mind-blowing.
Right to the short side of the table.
And you know, the thing was that Ellen was right there. She blocked that, you know, perfectly, but Anqi just took that ball right off the bounce. No time for reaction for Ellen.
And Ellen has caught a timeout in the 5th game. This is a good move. I think Anqi was starting to build momentum.
Yeah.
And then if you continue to let her, then she's just going to dominate. So what does Ellen have to do right now?
This is really, really hard to say. Both girls are extremely high-level players. And the fact that, you know, they're able to make these incredible shots, I'm not too sure that, and they can change what they're doing, you know, mid-match in Game 5.
Yeah.
You know, we're cutting it close to the wire right now. I really think that in terms of strategy-wise, it's point by point. It's not even
point.
game by game right now. It's point by point.
Fair enough. It's about who's able to take initiative. Oh. A little bit too much there.
All right. 4-8.
4-8. Now the gap is increasing. If the gap goes to too much, it's going to be hard to come back.
Ooh.
Strong forehand.
Yeah, that's what we want to see. We want to see that very, very heavy top spin loop from Ellen.
That's what's going to win her the points. Although you saw that Anqi was there ready to hit it back, but she couldn't. The spin makes it very hard to receive. Just like she did with her serve.
She is closing the gap right now. Let's see if she can continue to do that.
Yep. She can't get loose now. Both players really have to focus. Oh. Another tricky serve by Anqi. She's now leading 9-6. Strong backhand. Once again, the heavy topspin.
Keeping it close.
It's now 7-9.
Ooh.
Oh, great forehand shot.
That was a cracking forehand from Ellen. And you can see that Anqi was almost on top of the ball, but still goes off the table.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Anqi went for the backhand forehand combo, but Ellen was able to get it this time.
And this is 9-9
At the
in game
most
5.
crucial moment.
And this time it is Anqi calling for a timeout.
Okay, so when they come back, I believe it's Anqi has the serve?
I believe so, yeah.
So what does she have to do?
You know, first off, I want to say that was a great decision to call it 9-9 because Ellen was starting to build up some steam, and she was about to steamroll through.
Absolutely.
So right now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the strategy should be because both girls are giving it their all.
I think so. I think Anqi has had a couple of serves, a couple of dead ball serves that she, she makes it very deceptive, and then Ellen has hit them out a lot of times. I feel like if she continues with that strategy, this might be able to help her clinch it, but we'll see. Score is 9-9 in the final game.
Ooh. And this time that backhand flip definitely worked.
It worked.
One match point for Ellen.
Oh,
and Ellen
takes
just
it.
Snips it away, and that is just, that ball was just centimeters away from the table.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show how precise you have to be to play this sport.
Absolutely. She continued to use heavy toss